As a developing country, Pakistan faces a huge challenge of recovery from the recent floods, especially the farmers. Floods rendered 4.5 million acres of farmland damaged. This catastrophe requires close attention from both government and the international community. Pakistan is a developing country, and the recent floods has impacted Pakistan in the worst way possible.
We need to help the farmers who are in such difficult situation to be able to cultivate the rabi crops for themselves, because the farmers lost the kharif crops from where they were supposed to get earnings, and also the farmers in many places lost their seeds from the previous year. And therefore, immediate assistance is needed in the form of seeds and fertilizers to the most affected small-sized farmers, especially who cannot otherwise afford themselves to find these resources to purchase high-quality seeds and fertilizers for the rabi cultivation.
First COVID and then floods. The situation is rather devastating due to the compound effect. About 36.5% of people have been pushed below the poverty line, as about 10 million people have been affected due to climate change. Now, the country needs to be prepared for mitigation to become resilient.
We need to be proactive. We mean the government, the NGO sector, the corporate sector, and all other donor partners. We need to be very proactive in that sense. And we really need to join hands and do something in integrated fashion, not in the isolation.
Poverty and food insecurity are interlinked, so it becomes harder to manage both simultaneously. Educating communities to make them resilient to disaster is the only way forward.
The answer to both of them may sound a bit odd, but it's education. Because education is going to empower. Education is going to change the dynamic of society in Pakistan, particularly if you educate women. And educated women, I think, are the ones who are really going to drive the change in rural communities.
In the meanwhile, providing social protection can play a key role in progressive realization of food and other insecurities during difficult times. Reducing poverty is a key element in a policy for food security. Most people spend their money on food, which leaves them at risk for high food prices. We should prepare ourselves for any further disasters so our farmers cannot be affected. I am Azka Tariq from SDTV.